always loved it ever since I was little. My mom and dad would always play a lot of music around the house and take me to listen to music, and I've always loved singing and listening to music and playing it. I started playing piano when I was 3, but I'm actually the only musical person in my entire family. My mom and dad and none of my other relatives can sing at all. My mom especially, she can't even, I've tried to see if I can get her to sing, and she can't even match a single pitch. It's awful. One challenge that I think a lot of people who are blind have, you have to constantly be engaged, and you can't let anything distract you. You can't think about anything. You can't let background music or other people's conversations or anything distract you. And sometimes it is a little hard because, at least for me, and I bet a lot of other people would say this too who are blind, that they rely on what they hear for like everything that they do. So you just have to remind yourself that when you're doing mobility, you have to constantly be thinking about where you're going. I actually heard about Keene State through an organization that I used to go to a lot called the Carroll Center for the Blind in Massachusetts. They really recommended it to a lot of teenagers who are blind who were looking for colleges because they have a really good program for students with disabilities of all types, and that is definitely true. There are a lot of really helpful people, not just in the disabilities department, but also most of the students have been really helpful, and faculty and other people that I just randomly see out on the street when I need help. Everybody's really supportive, and everybody in the disabilities department has been getting me my materials and textbooks and assignments all in a timely fashion, and they've been readable. And I used to use, there was a woman that I used to work with who, when I had to actually write out music for my homework assignments, I always worked with her using Sibelius, which is a music composing software, and it was great because I would tell her what notes to put into the computer, and it's actually great because you can actually hear the note played as she puts it in, and that means that I could tell if the notes that she were putting in were right or wrong, because I also have perfect pitch, which means that if someone plays a note, I can identify what it is, or if someone asked me to sing a note, I could sing it and be right on. E flat, G, C, D. I love all kinds of music, from rock to pop to country to classical to rap to even international stuff. World music has always interested me, so I can't pick a favorite genre. I love everything. My dream job is to be a music teacher, and I still haven't decided fully whether I want to do it in an elementary school or if I want to be a high school choir director, but I think I might be leaning more towards elementary because I just love working with kids, and they just give me so much pleasure, and it's always a joy for me to watch them getting involved in music, and I would love to be able to make a positive impact on kids' lives.